All right, now we're going to paint our little figure. Let me get some water here. Always try to like to paint afterwards to kind of show you a little bit what we do. He will not be a difficult person to paint. I don't know why he won't stand up right now. It doesn't matter. We'll get him painted. Okay, I think for the shoes I'm going to use a black. Get a little bit smaller brush because this is a smaller person. I'm just using a black for the shoes. And I'll also use a black for the cane, but I'll get that in a minute. All right, the pants. Let's go with a brown. Let's go with a blue on the pants instead of a brown. Let's see what kind of blue we have. We'll just use this blue here. Just hit it. Okay. Same type. Okay. So there's a blue. Let's use a burnt umber for the coat. Painting doesn't take a whole long time. Notice I use my water. I like these figures because they're easy to paint. They're not, I don't, like I said, the painting is not my favorite part. And since I do a lot of antiquing, and but you notice I use water, and then when I do the antiquing, well, it darkens it even more. Okay. Okay. All right, there we go. Now let me put a little bit more blue around the pants in here. Let's go with a sort of a, let's see what we can do here. Go with a little bit of a golden brown for the shirt. Okay, just a second. Let me. I should have turned the phone off. I'm sorry. That's okay. Okay. That's brown. Okay, let's see. I'm going to just kind of do this. Sorry about the interruption. Sorry about the interruption here. Fortunately, I tell you, I don't know about y'all, but I'm constantly receiving telemarketers every single solitary day. I'm really getting tired of it. These telemarketers are just, I don't know what's going on. It's like an explosion that is going. I've tried to get rid of them. I've tried to, do all that stuff, and it's really, I've called that number, to get rid of them and stuff, and they just keep on and on and on. It's just, all right, I'm gonna use a little red for the tie. Okay. They are just, I probably get 5 or 6 a day. I've tried to stop them. I've tried to hang up on them. I've tried to do whatever, and they're just like vultures. They are just there, and they just constantly call looking for, everything in the world. Okay, now we've got our little guy painted. Now we have to go to the hair, which I'm going to use a brown. Yeah, they're just really getting terrible. The way they are just annoying. And like I said, I've called those numbers. I've tried to stop all that stuff. And it just seems like every time you stop one of them, here comes another one. I think they sell your name to one another, and then and I get, like I said, I probably get 5 or 6 a day, or more than that. It's either a political party or something like that. In other words, it's just really, really bad. And they don't realize that when they keep calling like that, it makes you even more want to not give to them. And a lot of religious stuff. And I give to my local church. I don't give to a bunch of religious things. I do give to Salvation Army and Food Bank and stuff like that, but not, because you never know where the money's going. That's the problem. I do in my local church. So, okay, we got his hair done, and we'll do his face. Oops. This is a flesh tone that we're using. And basically, I use a flesh tone, then I come back with a red oxide to tint it. Actually, you don't have to go by this color. You just, because I do the antiquing solution. There we are. Up. Don't let me forget the hand. Down here. Okay. And then I'm going to take the black and I'm going to do the cane. Now, because it is made out of wire instead of, then I will not use I won't use a water on it. I'll pretty much put it from the bottle itself. Because it is, you know, metal does not, mixed with water, does not do good with paint. So basically I just painted it, taking it from the actual thing itself. Okay, well listen, I'm gonna let that dry and then I'll show you. We'll put the eyes on it and stuff, but I've got to let it dry. I told you about all these phone calls.